Welcome to I'm a Celebrity Unpacked, coming to you live from the Australian jungle.
Oh, there is so much to discuss, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing over the next hour.
Today we saw the Last Supper for a full camp. We saw 12 become 11, and H broke the sad news to Ginge that Bob Marley died. No Ginge, no cry.
Here's what's coming up on today's show. Andi Peters joins us for the final time to discuss that first photo and more.
Live from the UK is jungle legend Tinchy Stryder.
We'll be posing your questions to Kelly live in the Bush Telegraph.
And Kemi will be getting a first chat with Alex fresh out of the jungle. But first, time to work on our special guest. He's aged less in 25 years than some of these campmates have in 2 weeks. It's Andi Peters, everybody! Yes, Andi. Welcome to the show again, my friend.
Hello,
Take a seat.
Thank you, thank you.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. Lovely in yellow today.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
This is my last day.
It's your last day, Andi.
Oh, my God. Fucking hell. Oh, that was massive. I'm sorry I swore.
Let me just get rid of that. That's massive.
Oh, God, that was absolutely petrifying. It was cruel. For a moment, I thought it was Alex Scott. Oh, God.
And that's the jungle, everyone. We are really in the thick
It
of
was
it,
on my
aren't we?
face. I'm so sorry. I'm so glad. I'm so glad we're not on ITV1 anymore.
Yeah, thank the Lord. Wow. And you've done this show.
Oh, my God, I was right. I'm so close to my face. Oh, I'm really out of breath. Andi, welcome to the show.
That's the best start to a show ever.
Oh,
wow.
Before what's happened, I'm really
Right,
scared.
anyway, you were complimenting me on my top. Thank you very much indeed.
Yes.
You look wonderful.
Are you surprised Alex Scott has gone?
No, because I said yesterday on this very show, I thought she would go first.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
And
You
know
saw
what
it.
what was really interesting to see just then, for all the reasons I thought she would go, she didn't look as happy in the camp. You watched her just then with the Ant and Dec. She was radiant.
Yeah.
She was so upbeat. I think she'd had enough.
Well, let's have a quick look at the moment that she found out. Let's have a look.
The first person to leave I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here 2025 is Alex.
Oh, bless her. Bless her. I mean, you weren't surprised to see him.
No, but do you know, it's so lovely that she was so happy. That's bringing me joy that she was so happy.
Yeah, and you know what? What's the interesting thing about Alex going is that it's for no reason of like it's not that she was hated in camp or out of camp.
No, not at all.
She's just a very quiet person, and she got involved in all the trials. She was competitive in those, which was absolutely great. Got involved in all of the chats, and that's just who she is.
There's a lot of big characters in there, like she said herself just when she was chatting with Ant and Dec, that when there are big characters, sometimes if you're in a group situation, you do fall back a little bit. So it's not like, oh, there's like a baddie, as Dec likes to call it in this camp. There's not. It's just one of those ones.
And she was working hard backstage, as it were. She was, as she said, it's not necessarily that she's doing everything that we're seeing on television, but she's always working hard.
Yeah.
She's always getting things done, which is really important.
Do you reckon the public actually made the right decision then?
Interesting.
Oh, yes, I think based on the people that we had, the 7 that we had to choose from, who would you like... The question is, who would you like to win? I think that based on that she was the one I thought would go.
But do you think she was expecting to go first?
I don't know if anyone's ever expecting to go first. You don't want to be the one that goes first, but she now gets the most number of days in the 5-star hotel.
Well, that's the thing. It's a win-win scenario, right? She now gets a lot longer there, and she gets to see her family more.
Exactly.
Right, but, you know, they've been such a family bunch in there.
Yeah.
It's either they leave and see their family or they stay in there and see their family there. But I think there is something about Alex going because she's going to be competitive because she's a sports person.
Yes.
You know, this is the equivalent of leaving in the group stages. She's just like, oh, but, like, I just, bless her. She's come across so well.
Yeah, she did so well.
I think she's come across so well as a really decent person, and her interview just then, I thought, really made me go, she's lovely. She's a really lovely person.
Who do you think looked the most nervous to go?
Martin.
Oh, do you
think?
Yeah.
Ah, see, I would have said Ruby, because she literally was just head in hands and looked so shocked when they said it's not you.
Yeah, I think Ruby's a really interesting one because I feel like we saw more of it in the reality today. I think who she is in camp is completely different to the person that we're seeing out of camp.
Yeah.
I don't think she knows how well she's coming across.
No, she's brilliant, and I mean, it's ridiculous. She was just like, what? And I'm like, yeah, of course. Just
Yeah.
and they were entertaining,
Yeah,
giving us funny moments.
Oh, look at her. I mean, she's
she's staring at a picture
staring
of
at
her
her
cats.
cats. You know, she's just living. I think she's living day to day, hour to hour. She's like, I can't believe I'm here. You know, she didn't know what YouTube was. You know, she's
learning a lot.
Her whole being, I think, is is very much, as a comedian, you know, she's used to making people laugh. She's in here just being herself, which, again, I think you could tell us as a comedian yourself. You know, when you sit in a room, we're all thinking, go on, then make us laugh.
Yeah, and I often don't. And that's the problem. That's the problem. With Alex leaving first, like, it's not nice for anyone to leave first, but someone has to.
Yeah.
And I think it's... I really felt like there was not really any weak link this year. But it's not nice for the first person to go.
Agreed.
And it would play in your mind a little bit. Like you said, like, she's a footballer, she's got that competitive streak, she's like a fair person. Like, no one wants to go first.
Yeah.
I imagine you didn't want to go first.
No, absolutely not. It's also what's different this year is that because they were playing for immunity yesterday, so at least there was a thing of, like, if she wasn't actually against everyone.
That's very
So
true.
maybe that'll help in
her,
her mind with it all.
And she's eating lobster in a 5-star hotel, thinking about these things. I think she'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
She's going to have a lovely time, I think. Do you think that her departure in camp is going to make a big difference to the bunch?
Well, this is going to be really interesting to find out because, as we know, she's a worker. She works hard, she does the job. So I wonder if they'll realise that she was the one doing everything. You know how, like, in an office, there's always someone who waters the plants, but no one realises until they leave and all the plants die? Like, is it going to be that sort of situation now she's gone?
Yeah,
I've never paid attention to the plants in the office, if I'm honest.
Because someo's watering them,
Are they really?
Yes, and it's not you. It's usually someone who comes in at 4 in the morning.
How do you know it's not me? Hang on a second.
She said that she's close to Shona. How do you think it's going to affect her? Because Shona's sort of... I feel like she's on the edge of sort of struggling herself, you know, in those sharing chats and stuff like that. Do you think with someone leaving like Alex, it's going to be sort of pretty pivotal?
I think it's going to be really difficult, and I'm not sure if it was seen at home, but I was having a little sneaky look at the monitor because they cut to it live, and she went in and she was being consoled by someone. So I think Alex leaving has really hit her hard. It'll be interesting to see how she kind of bounces back over the next day. A sense of relief as well, I'd imagine.
And again, I would put Shona on the same list as... I don't think she's loving it.
She looks so sad.
Yeah, she looks so sad. I mean, literally, it's as if she knows we're talking about her. You know, she looks so sad, and I'm not sure I think she's loving the experience.
Oh, really? As a whole?
Well, just... Yeah, actually, as a whole, she doesn't look as happy as I'd like her to be.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, I just want everyone to be happy and dancing.
Well, of course. You know, there's that initial shock of her leaving as well. They're just obviously all sharing about it now.
Yeah.
Do you think any of the 5 immune campmates could have gone? There's some pictures of all 5 of them now.
This is difficult.
Do you think any of them were at risk at all, or...?
I don't think so. I think the right person went... I don't know. No, if I could call that name, it would be Shona, but then I think, no, Shona's been brilliant over the last few days. We've seen that little thing with H,
I would have said Eddie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you said Shona, of these 5, you'd have picked Shona, I'd have picked Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie's been a little bit quiet. Yeah. And again, what's really interesting about Eddie is that I feel like he's a little bit quiet on our screens, but it feels like the vibe. Every time we speak to someone in the Bush Telegraph, everyone says Eddie.
Yeah.
Everyone says, Eddie is the person I couldn't do without. Eddie's the person who brings the energy. And I really felt that he just really brings so much to the camp that we're not necessarily seeing. Yeah. So I think if he does leave, it's going to be huge for the camp.
It's going to be so big. Now, of course, we have heard Andi's opinions. We want to hear yours. Details on how to get in touch are on the screen right now. Would the vote have been different if it weren't for immunity? Who's going to be the next to go? What is a diadem? That's what I want to know. We want your juiciest opinions.
Yes, we do. Yum, yum, yum. Now we'll be revealing who's doing tomorrow's trial later on in the show, and jungle legend Tinchy Stryder is waiting to speak to us. We'll chat with him and much more after this tinchy little break. See you in a bit. Bye-bye. Where's that cricket? Welcome back to I'm a Celebrity Unpacked, everybody. So today we saw Win City reunited with the theatre kids of Doomsville for one final day before the vote-off started. Or as Doomsville described it, one day more. Thank you very much. I'm auditioning for the West End like Shona. Was it good to see them back together?
Oh, it was so lovely. It was like a really heartfelt... They'd only been away for a couple of days, you know what I mean? It was beautiful. They're like, oh, I miss you so much. It was like so dramatic, but like in a lovely way.
Yeah.
Everything's heightened in the camp, of course, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. It's good. It felt really like a nice feeling to see them all back together for me, and I'm not even down there. It's like, oh, they're all back together.
I think it's like, oh, the children have all been separated, but now they're together again. You know, and we can see all those lovely interplays start again. You know, which I think was really important. That's what I think has helped make this series so far so nice, because they get on, and we've seen lots of genuine couples.
Well, speaking of that, I think Eddie and Jack were sort of reunited, and it seemed to be massive for both of them. I think splitting them up made me really... It sort of made me showed how important they are to each other.
Yes.
I didn't quite realise.
Yeah, because it was almost like Jack, I think, needs the energy of Eddie to really, like, bring him into the group. I think he's really... To me, it feels like Jack's really starting to sort of struggle in the last couple of days.
OK.
But now that Eddie's back in there to sort of give him that energy again, I think we'll start to see Jack come back into the fold a bit.
Also, one thing I think we're not seeing about Eddie is that everyone says, like, they're confiding in him, and he is just, like, the most brilliant person. So I think he might be that person for a lot of people. I'm trying to wonder who else was, like, really happy to see each other. Because I was just looking at Eddie and Jack, but is there anyone else that you guys think are really happy to see each other?
Tom and Ruby.
Yeah, Tom and Ruby. They would be my two that I thought absolutely we needed to get them back together again. You know, to absolutely just have a lovely time. And she gets him, he gets her. You know, and they both speak quite slowly. Which I think
the things they've got in common.
The things I'm trying to list all the things, but he's an old soul as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know, and so therefore him and her is a perfect match.
I just love them together, like, in their morning routine.
Oh, they can hug in the pool.
They can hug in the pool. I also love the fact that, like, they've got the same hair.
You know what I mean? Yes.
From behind, they kind of look the same. It's quite nice, you know?
I mean, it's just wonderful, the friendships that this show can bring and what you can see in a 2-week window of just how, you know, I'm sure they'd never met before. And actually, the two of them together are just fantastic. You can see them having lunch in 2 weeks together, you know, at a really fancy restaurant and just reminiscing of their time in the jungle.
Goodness,
Oh, yeah,
you really can.
I want that to be filmed and put on my TV as well.
Oh, it's an ITV2 series.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. I could see it coming. We saw some of them take on the Caves of Cruelty. It wasn't head-to-head, but Jack somehow still won. Let's remind ourselves.
Hand me that green. Hand me that green. Ruby, you need to focus, like... Grab me the green. Hand me the green. All right, I've got a complete star. I've got a complete star.
Okay, wait, Jack. Okay, that's good. You've got to tell me where my...
Just keep spinning it around. Try all the pieces in different positions.
This is tickly! I don't know what I'm doing! Try and stay calm. Don't tell me that!
Bottom corner, right here. The star furthest away.
This is bottom or that's bottom?
That's bottom towards the camera.
Idiot. I thought you meant the other bottom!
Bottom.
I've got it!
Okay, we got...
Oh, face at the end.
Was it the return of Captain Jack, do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
He likes to... I wouldn't say he likes to be in control, but he's certainly very determined in those situations, and he puts his points across very well. He's very American in that way. This Kelly, the other bottom, you know. She's like, which bottom? You know, the other one. He's very, very commanding, and I think he does have an air of authority about him.
I think the whole thing would have fallen apart without him.
Yeah, absolutely.
He likes
Do you know
to
what I
get
mean?
it
Passing
done.
them along, you know.
Yeah.
It took him a while to realise, you know, keep passing them, and then you work
Yeah.
out who's got whose. But he got that very quickly.
I think I'm probably looking too much into this, but like what I like about him is that he is in control in those moments of chaos, and I wonder whether that almost comes a bit from his family. You know, he's grown up in this really chaotic family, like reality show that we all loved and saw, and he's so in control because he just knows how to deal with all that chaos.
He's like the most grounded person someone who's had an extraordinary life. Like the stories he tells, I'm like, what? And all the campmates are so shocked, but he's like such a grounded, steady person. He wanted to get it done. Let's be honest, if you had crickets and spiders dropping on your head and someone was dilly-dallying a little bit next to you, you'd be like, can you just please get on with the task because I need to get out of here ASAP. So I imagine it was a little bit of that as well.
Oh, I mean, the person next to him we were talking about is Kelly.
Yes.
Kelly was just like all over the place. She was, but like, I mean,
it's entertaining.
It's so nice to have those two people next to each other.
She really seemed really freaked out on this one today.
Yeah, bless her.
She seemed really freaked out on it.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I've not seen her that animated and that sort of scared. But again, I've never been down somewhere with the thing up to your neck and your hands poking out. So maybe it was quite scary for her. But she really freaked out today.
Yeah, it's maybe the claustrophobia of just being like stuck and there's nothing you can do. You can't brush them off your face. Though that was always my fear with the stuff, is if you're in a place where you can't brush them off your face, you know.
No, I think we noticed earlier.
I don't know if you noticed so much.
We saw at the beginning of the show, exactly.
Yeah, but I wanted to know, who was she calling an idiot? Because I've watched it a couple of times, because I can't work out if she's calling Jack an idiot or if she's calling herself an idiot. Because the tone doesn't change. Oh, you idiot, da-da-da. What do you guys think?
Oh.
I mean, I think she was calling herself an idiot.
OK.
I'd go with herself in it, because I don't think she would call him an idiot.
Yeah.
OK, yeah. I think you're right, but, you know, I was just wondering.
You never know.
Yeah.
Got to ask the question. Got to ask
exactly.
the question.
No, I know you mean, because there is that moment where she goes like, idiot, and then you can feel like her almost catching herself going like, oh, I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about myself. It's very, it was great. I loved her in the challenge. Again, like, she's just bringing the energy on absolutely everything. What I want to see from Kelly is I want to see more, like, almost like depth to her. I haven't seen her be... it sounds weird saying I want to see her be sad, but she's so energetic all of the time.
Yeah.
I want to see the full-rounded version of her, you know?
I would say the same with Eddie.
She's been great.
I don't know if we've seen Eddie be sad much. So, you know, you've seen people
Maybe they cope
cry.
with camp life a little bit better.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
say. Like, some people
yeah.
will go to the depths and some people are like, yeah, I love this. This is a really fun experience.
Yeah, I agree. Now, earlier we saw the camp win biscuits from Kiosk Kev, but what treat are they missing the most? Well, let's find out. We asked them just that before they entered the jungle. Take a look at this.
Celebrities, it's time to surrender your favourite snack.
You're allowed to take one final bite.
Savor it.
Oh my God.
Next time you're reunited with your top treat,
We'll be on the Unpacked sofa.
Good luck.
Ferrero Rocher.
a mountain of gummy bears.
So can I have one, what?
Come on, one more. Please, come on, one more.
Custard creams are my thing. Always have been, always will be.
Cheese and onion. These ones, I don't share these, ever.
No, got it wrong. This is strawberry flavor. I like bubble gum, so.
That is like an orgasm in the mouth.
Is this what the show's gonna be like? Just gonna give me garbage? And I'm supposed to go, yum. Yum. How fun is this show? It's just terrible.
She wasn't happy about that.
She wasn't happy at all. I love Ruby, she's so great. Any surprises from the snack list there?
Yes, immediately. Lisa, love her to bits, but Bounty. Babes, what are you doing?
What are you doing with the...
Who likes a Bounty?
Look, I know we're...
I love a Bounty bar. What? Don't you?
No.
Oh, wow, OK.
Absolutely. It's the worst one in the variety box.
Oh, no, I mean, but a proper size one.
Oh, no. Big or small, will hate it.
OK.
It somehow makes coconut not nice.
Oh, what's wrong? I love about petrol station. Only place you seem to be able to get them nowadays. And that's the one thing I will buy, and there'll be 2 for £3. I go, I'll get both of them. Then I've got 4 little Bounties.
The rest of them I can kind of get behind.
Eddie's was Werther's original.
That's weird.
Which I mentioned earlier. Everyone loves a Werther's original.
No!
What's wrong with you?
What 95-year-old men do?
Yeah.
OK, I'm 94. I'm almost there.
He does look fantastic, doesn't he? He does look fantastic. That's mad. That's mad. What would your snacks be, Kemi?
Oh, I think I'd go for a little bit of dark chocolate. I need something, yeah, it's very rich, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you think in there you've had no taste. I want something that's going to, like, explode my taste buds.
So okay, they all went for snacks, so I'd be a full-fat Coke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't do without that drink. That would be my... if you said you're going to take one thing away from me...
Imagine the sugar rush you get
that
after that.
That would hit you right away as soon as you came out. That'd be mad. So Kemi's going to be taking some custard creams down for Alex later on in the show, unless, obviously, we eat them first. Now we've got a jungle legend waiting to chat to us. In 2009, he had a #1 with #1, and in 2014, he did a #2 in the Dolly. Live from the UK, it's Tinchy Stryder, everybody! So good to speak to you, Tinchy. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well, thank you. How you doing?
Really well, man, really well. Before we chat about this series, let's have a quick look at your jungle highlights from 2014.
Man like Ant, man like that.
Man like Tinchy.
Whoa. Whoa. That will be my first and last time back up them clouds. Oh, are you for real, though? Oh, easy, bro, easy. Why did the public want to do this to me? What did I do?
We're getting better at this.
She's cool, but you're stressing. I don't get it.
Now it's between us.
Welcome to the jungle, right? Oh, my days. Hey, there's a snake.
Calm, man, calm. What's that about? What's this about?
Nah. Doesn't fit the criteria over here. Grass and bees, no sex in the jungle, and a boy never break in the jungle. Whoa, look at that view. Oh, my days.
Couldn't really replace this, man. Special. Life is a crazy journey.
Yes, Tinchy. Wow. Can you believe that was 11 years ago? 11 years ago.
11 years ago.
Crazy, right?
Wow. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, man. Do you wish you were back in there?
Time flies. Time flies. You know what? The only reason I want to be back in there, I want to show my kids, my daughter, my son, that they think Daddy ain't brave enough. I'm going to show them I'm brave. I can do it again.
Yeah, you were amazing in there. We obviously loved your friendship with Michael Buck. Have you kept in touch? Please say yes.
You know what? I haven't really spoken to him recently, but he's a cool man, man. And we've done a little rap in there. We might release it soon.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, please do.
Please revisit. Please revisit. What are you making of this series?
You know what? I kind of like, it's like the togetherness. You could tell when people haven't been in there, they think, is this really real? It's realer than it looks. And I like how people come together and you've seen real characters. You can't hide in the jungle.
No.
24/7. You can't hide in there. Nah.
Were you surprised that Alex went first?
Really surprised because she was one of my favourites in there. I really thought Alex went out, but you know what? She was really, really good in them, and I really like her ways. About her, she's positive. We'll get her. Yeah.
She seems like such a lovely woman. Who do you think could be a risk of maybe going next then?
I don't know. Maybe. Shona.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a hard one to call, I reckon, this year, don't you think?
Yeah.
It's difficult. How do the dynamics change? Yeah. How do the dynamics change when obviously people start leaving camp? Like when you're in there, how does it feel?
Do you know, when you're in there, you feel like one day feels like a week. But then when you get so close to people, you feel like, what, that's like my bestie. Someone just gone. You ain't seen them again, you feel like. But then you feel like, you know what, am I next? You don't know what to feel like. You feel like, oh, like, what's like outside? Then again, rice and beans are replacing, well, they're getting food now. So yeah,
you got to be a bit jealous.
You also get like really sad and then you go, oh, I'm going to see him in like 5 days. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah. But 5 days in the jungle is like 5 months.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. How do you think your fellow rapper H is getting on?
You know what? I like H. She's got some positivity about him. It's like I've really got leadership about his ways, man. I really rate him. Big him up and focus because he's repping where he's from. He always has.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. What about Tom's rapping? Have you been impressed by some of the words that he's been throwing in?
Tom's rapping, you know what? He's good with his words. That's one thing I can give him. The rapping thing's a different skill. You need to practice a bit. But big up Tom, though.
He needs to like put it to a beat, and then I reckon we've got like a hit single on our hands.
Yeah.
What has been your favourite?
That's a good shout, you know.
Yeah, hey, a collaboration. Let's do it here.
Tinchy, Michael Burke, Tom Reed Wilson.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I want.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll just produce it.
Yeah. You don't want to be associated with that. That's fine. What has been your favourite moment of this series so far?
Like, there's been a few, but something that made me actually laugh as well. You see, is it Shona? She said she bought an air freshener.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was thinking, I've been there, but did she bring it because she knows what the done it was going to smell like, or she knew what she was going to do to it? I don't know.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, it's a question that baffles us. Finally, who is your winner?
Yeah. I don't know my winners, but I would like Eddie to be the winner. This doesn't stop giving you good vibes. It's always like dancing. Every opportunity, you'll dance or sing a song. And I love music, so yeah, big up Eddie, man.
Yeah. You definitely need him to get into dance in one of your videos, that's for sure. I love that. Tinchy, thank you so much, man.
He's a cool guy.
I love you, man. I'd love to speak to you. Tinchy Stryder, everybody. What a nice guy. Such a good guy. Time for a quick break now, but don't go anywhere because when we get back, we'll be throwing your questions at Kelly live in the Bush Telegraph. See you in a bit. Welcome back to I'm a Celebrity Unpacked. Time now for an unseen clip. We've all been doing impressions of Tom this year, but he revealed earlier today that not everyone turns when they hear his voice. Take a look at this.
How was your experience on The Voice?
Oh, well, two-pronged. I mean, I was such a flop.
Oh, really?
Oh, such a flop. But my experience was divine.
Did anyone turn around?
No. No.
Oh, yeah.
They thought I was an 80-year-old lady.
So when they turned and saw you, they must have been shocked.
All the time. You know, I have to have a note on my bank when I get called saying, voice of an octogenarian lady, because otherwise I don't get past the fraud team.
They'll think you're like AI or something.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
It's true. Wow. His voice is so recognisable. It almost does feel fake. It feels like he should be the new Siri.
Oh, I would love that.
Great gig.
Do you know what I mean?
If you close your eyes, you go, oh, gosh, yeah, it could be a distinguished lady talking.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I love it. I love it. So dinner was very emotional last night, not a dry eye in the house. Was it a sort of a bittersweet moment for the camp, do you think, all of them together for the final time?
I think it was, especially for this year, who, as we know, they've been doing their morning meetings, they've been meditating. It feels like a much more, like, I don't know, like, emotionally aware group of people. So I think they really feel it, more so than potentially any other year of I'm a Celebrity.
Yeah.
Like, they genuinely have this, like, bond and connection. The way I can only describe it is, you know, you've seen Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo holding space, and the way they act in their press conferences, I'm like, oh, it's the way that this camp are acting in there the entire time.
I love your reference point. It's
amazing. It makes sense.
Yeah, I see what you
so
mean, yes.
gentle and just, let's talk about our feelings.
Yeah.
You know? And then you're like, OK, should I be watching this? Like,
I know what you mean. They get on in a way that it's just like, that it's deeper.
Beyond.
It's beyond.
It's spiritual.
And also, it's not this early in the series that you get the, well, I just want to say, I've loved sitting on this sofa with you. It's been such a great... What?
They did it from day one, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Day one.
And all of that, and I
How
love
do you
it.
think this 12 is sort of compared to different camps in the past?
This is a happy camp. I think you get years where you get really happy camps. And as I said a few days ago, this is a happy camp. I think as a viewer, I'll go home today and watch it going, do you know what? It feels good. It's a feel-good cast of people. The campmates make me feel good. They're having a good time. I'll have a good time watching them. I think we haven't had any real conflict.
No.
We've had no real proper head-to-head...
Full-on arguments, shouting matches.
Not even a tiny bit. I mean, it must be the first year, I mean, maybe ever, that it's just really gotten on.
Yeah, totally.
It's been actually lovely.
Yeah,
it's been really fun to watch.
Nice.
I've really enjoyed it. Ruby said that her heart swelled with love more than it does on the outside, and Martin said that he's made new friends, which is harder the older you get. I just thought it was such a lovely reflection for the slightly older members of the camp.
Yeah, it's really lovely, and well, I wouldn't put words in their mouth because I don't know. But just like being an adult, it is harder to make friends. Like, you work with the same people, you hang out with the same friends. Everyone has said it who's been in there. Like, this is such a brilliant opportunity where so many random people are flung into all ages, every different background, and like those unlikely friendships have just been one of the most beautiful things to watch on this show. I love it so much.
It's mad. What a bunch. What a bunch. I'm going to miss them. I'm going to miss them as soon as they start to go. Now, you've all been sending in your questions for the campmates, and we've got Kelly in the Bush Telly right now to give us some answers. Kelly, are you there?
How are you?
Oh, it's so nice to speak to you. We've been given very special permission to put some viewer questions to you. So without further ado, our first one is from Birdie.
Yeah.
It says, what was worse, eating a pig's brain or your cocktail?
Oh, the pig's brain, by far. I think I was dreading the eating challenges, and it was the texture of the pig's brain, it was the look of it. I mean, I could see veiny, like bloody veins through it. And do you know what? Even though I was chewing it, I just couldn't get it down. Whereas the cocktail, it was like... It actually wasn't that bad. I just couldn't drink quick enough. I couldn't keep up with Vogue. So I would definitely say the sheep's brain.
Oh, it was horrific.
Or the pig's brain. What was it? Pig's brain?
Yeah, pig's brain.
I've erased it from my mind.
No, that's OK. Block it out, babe. Block out the trauma.
Block it out.
Sophie wants to know, what's the morale like in camp, and then how do you boost it?
Oh, do you know what? We have, like, our highs are really high and our lows are quite low, but that comes more from lack of food and just fatigue. So I would say we have this game where we kind of, it's like a word game. So we'll play that, or we'll play a little bit of Wink Murder. Like, there's loads of games. We love that. Like, there's loads of games that we've been playing. Alex, actually, unfortunately, now she's left. Like, she was really the one that came into the camp with lots of ideas for games. You know, she's a footballer, she's on a team. So she was really great at that. And that's kind of how we kind of pick ourselves up. But I have to say, food always boosts morale in camp. So if you want to send any in, feel free.
The next question is from Harriet. It says, who is your camp bestie?
My camp bestie is my bunk buddy, Lisa. We've shared bunk beds from day one. She plats my hair after my shower, so that keeps all the critters out when I go off to trials. So, yeah, I would say Lisa, and she gives the best cuddles.
She is the best. And if you, this is from Saoirse, if you had to sacrifice one campmate for chocolate, who would it be?
Do you know what? I think H was up for the public vote today, and I know how much he's missing his sisters, so I'm sure he wouldn't mind me saying H, because I know that he would really appreciate leaving camp just to give his sisters a cuddle. So I'd trade H for a chocolate bar any day of the week.
That's a very kind answer. Molly says, who is the most hard-working or dedicated campmate in there?
Well, obviously you're looking at her. I definitely get up first, but I would say in terms of like just basic survival skills, it has to be Jack. Like, he knows everything about everything. So, yeah, I would definitely say Jack. He's just really hands-on with everything. No chore is too much. He actually finds himself chores.
Oh, my goodness.
Like, he is one of those. Like, he's amazing.
The man loves to work. Myra wants to know, is there anyone with a kind of annoying camp habits in there, or any disgusting habits?
OK, this goes back to my bunk buddy Lisa, because we all smell of either like cockroaches or bonfire at the minute. So this morning she was making me smell all her t-shirts, and everything that was coming out of her bag she was asking me what it smelled of, and then before I know it her knickers were in my face. And she said, what do these smell of?
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, wow, we've become really close. I'm actually smelling your knickers now.
Oh my, that's true
they smell
friendship.
of bonfire as well, by the way, just for clarity there.
And Haz wants to know, who is the funniest campmate in there?
I think Eddie. Eddie is hilarious. He's just brilliant. He just observes everything. He's just on it. He's a clown. He's just funny. And he's a brilliant dancer. And he's just got great energy all the time.
He has got great energy. We love him. This last one from Robbie. It says, can you sum up your camp experience in Italian, please?
Oh, my camp experience has been amazing. I've met the most wonderful people I've ever seen in my life. I have to say, if I leave, they are all bellissima.
That was great, Kelly. Thank you so much. Give it up for Kelly, everybody. A bit Italian, a little bit Welsh. I love that. Keep your questions coming in for all of the remaining campmates. We love speaking to them. And you've also been sending your questions and opinions for us. And what are they saying, Kemi?
We've had so many messages, voice notes, everything, and I love it so much. This is a WhatsApp from Shavin that says, now the camps are back together, do we think we'll still see themselves as Win City and Doomsville? Do you think they'll have little factions?
No, I think that ship has sailed. I think they wanted to get back together. So the sooner they go back to performing as one, I think they'll all feel happier. The way they were so happy to be reunited, I think, you know, apart from when H was like, yeah, man from Doomsville. But, you know, but I think for me, it's one happy camp again, which is so lovely.
And what else we got, Kemi?
We've got a WhatsApp. This is from Lee. He says, loving all of the Ruby and Ginge chat. Could they be the next streaming duo?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's going to happen now, isn't it? You know, H is going to come on Ginger's streams. It's going to be absolutely great. Ginger's going to feature on H's record.
Ruby's getting a YouTube channel.
Oh, my goodness, that's going to be amazing, isn't it?
I love it. Have we got any more, Kemi?
Yeah, Gray, we've got a WhatsApp. This is Zara. He says, was it just me, or was it nice to see Captain Jack nearly drop the chicken? Shows he's not perfect after all.
Yeah, exactly. Good point.
I actually did feel bad for him, though, because I was like...
Oh, the tree's gone.
I'm safe. I'm safe. It's fine,
Did you notice how Joel and I leapt to yours defence?
Yeah,
we did nothing.
Thanks, lads. I almost got taken out.
We were ready for you. We were ready to protect you.
You did absolutely nothing. You leapt out your chair earlier for the cricket, and I almost got taken out by a full tree. You did nothing. Yeah, cheers, guys.
Dear. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not good in the wild. I'm not
really
good in the wild, it turns out.
And this is really exciting. We've actually got a clip from Roman Kemp.
Oh,
he spotted something when he was watching last night's live trial. Take a look at this. He just looks so happy to be there.
He's just so happy to be there. That sums up Martin Kemp. I absolutely love him. Keep those thoughts and opinions coming, people. We love your attention. Kemi, Alex is waiting for you to speak to her now, so you better get down there ASAP. We'll see how Kemi and Alex get on after the break, so you will not want to miss that. See you in a few, people. Bye-bye. Welcome back to Unpacked, everybody. Time for another unseen clip. The camp has been reunited, but back in Doomsville, has Eddie really spent 2 weeks without knowing who Martin's wife is? Surely not. Take a look at this.
You should do a Christmas song, H. That's guaranteed income every year. You'll be like the new Noddy Holder.
It's hard, though, isn't it? There's already so many solidified ones. It's hard, isn't it? Because there's already so many solidified ones.
Yeah, but we always need some good ones, like new ones.
Do you know what? let it be cold and it's snowing a bit and I'm maybe going to my parents' house and I just want to play Last Christmas.
Oh.
It's such a dope song.
Yeah.
It's even giving me shivers. I love playing that song.
Last Christmas.
Oh, it's one of the best songs ever written.
Martin's wife's in Last Christmas. Do you even know what Martin's wife used to do?
No, I do. Remember, I don't know. The only time I realised was the fact that, oh, we had a collab and I was like...
Pepsi and Shirley were like these big, like, back in...
Pepsi and Shirley?
Yeah.
The Shirley in Pepsi?
Yeah. That's his wife! He didn't even know. So Pepsi and Shirley were the backing dancers, weren't they?
Yeah, with Wham.
With Wham.
That's mad. Now the album makes sense, because I wasn't even aware of the back. Yeah. That's so cool.
And it's like the cute blonde one, and she's always she's got the hottest body, hasn't she? She's always walking in the bikini. Club Tropicana, drinks are free. Hey. And like Shirley's like that around the pool. There for everyone.
That's insane.
Yeah,
cool. Hey,
Love it.
You know what I have to say? Hey. Martin's a bad man.
Yes.
Martin had eyes. Martin said, oh, yeah, all right. I know nothing. Last Christmas, babe, this is our first Christmas.
Yeah.
Let me give you my heart.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
and
dope.
Last Christmas.
That is such a brilliant song.
I love that clip.
Love it.
I love the fact that when Kelly went, oh, she had a banging body, and then this is the sign that Martin is an incredible husband. He went, yeah, she did. She does.
Does it? Yeah.
She does. He caught himself. He's incredible. You missed the Doomsville banter.
Literally, as I was watching that day, Doomsville was a happy place.
Yeah, it was great.
You go there, it was just full of people being happy and making something out of nothing.
Yeah.
Sensational.
It was absolutely brilliant. Well, you guys at home have been voting for the next camp leader, and we can now exclusively reveal who you have chosen. The next camp leader is Shona.
Oh.
Do you think Shona will make a good leader?
I'm just going to sink in. Wow, OK.
Not how I thought people would pick.
No, I wouldn't have, but then maybe people voted for her. They'd just seen her best friend leave. They, you know...
Yes.
You want to be nice, you want to do something good. Actually, let's vote for Shona because she'll need a lift, and it'll give her some confidence moving forward. So, do I think she'll be a good camp leader? To answer your question, yeah, I think she'll be very fair.
Do you think she'll be very different to H?
Totally. I think we'd all be very different to H.
Yeah.
She won't keep shouting Manchester, and she'll just get on with it and be... Yeah, I think she'll be great.
But this is the thing. Who do you think she'll pick? It's frustrating that H has just done it, and H can't be her deputy, the king and queen, together.
Exactly. Oh.
Who do you think she'll pick?
I think she'll pick Lisa as maybe her deputy.
OK.
Yeah, it would make a good deputy, I think, Lisa.
I think that'd be good. I think it'd be a good pick as well. Like, again, we always talk about how important the comfy chairs are.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, picking someone who maybe needs, like, you know, even Ruby, you know, Martin, maybe someone who needs that comfy chair.
Oh, maybe she'll pick Ruby for that reason.
Yeah.
To give Ruby the comfy
And they
chair.
have that, you know, they had that sort of charm over everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone respects those people.
But then that moment with Tom, where she was so grateful that Tom listened to her, so maybe she'll want to reward him and say, do you know what, he was so lovely to me.
Who do you think they'll make chef? This is the big decision in camp every time.
Chef. She didn't love being chef, so maybe she'll...
Jack's had his time.
Yeah, maybe Eddie. He's not cooked, has he?
He's not cooked. Kelly didn't really sort of impress anyone with her culinary skills.
Yeah,
Eddie
who knows?
seems to get involved.
Let's see.
Yeah, well, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I like that Shona as the camp leader. Feels like quite different. Nice to see her a little bit. All right, I'm very, very excited about this. Kemi is waiting for Alex and is about to get her first impressions of life on the outside. Kemi, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, and Alex is nearly here. Come on in, Alex. You deserve it. You're so fresh in the jungle. You literally haven't even had a wash yet. You're still in your same clothes. How are you feeling?
Well, I love that you just used the word fresh because I do not feel fresh
You
at
look
all.
fresh, babes.
I can't wait to get out of these clothes and have a shower, but it's been such an incredible experience and this all feels kind of surreal at the moment.
Yeah, I imagine when you came out, you spoke to Ant and Dec. Yeah. What was that like?
Just not real. Like, you're used to being just with your campmates and that same routine. I think right now I'd either be going off to get some water or some logs for the fire.
Is there part of you that thinks you're going to go back in then?
Yeah,
like, oh, it's all a joke. Yeah, I'll go back in for another couple of days.
This is nice, but can you send me back in?
How nice is it to be reunited with your bestie on that bridge?
Oh,
the,
my
like,
best mate.
embrace was so beautiful.
Just because you're in there and you're constantly thinking about your friends and family and your loved ones. So to just finally get that moment and you're just like, I hope I made you so proud because you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, how surreal is it to be finally outside the camp and, like, seeing everyone?
What's going on? Just even seeing different colours, seeing you. I don't think it's going to sink in for a while. This is just kind of the crazy part now coming out.
You had such an incredible week. I've got to ask you, can you still taste those fish eyes? Because I think that was the worst.
Right?
One of those, yeah, in my personal opinion, that was the worst. How was that for you?
It was absolutely disgusting. And Age is still going on about his one every single day.
No,
how he
couldn't eat one.
He couldn't do it. Oh, sorry, I'm knocking down.
No, that's fine.
You're
allowed
to do it. The fact that we had to do that and then down the drink afterwards, I'm like, oh my gosh, am I going to go home a single woman? Jess is going to desert me.
You did so well. Did you enjoy the trials? Because you really gave them all a good go.
It was fun. You always want to have that experience being in the camp and then going off and feel like you've earned the stars for the camp and to cook around that campfire with everyone. They're the real bonding moments. So I feel like I've had a taste of everything, which I'm so grateful for.
One thing you didn't get a taste of, and I'm really sorry to bring this
Go
up,
on.
is the fry-up. You know, that lovely breakfast.
How are you doing me like that?
I'm really sorry.
What?
Are you going to go and get one now?
Oh, my gosh, I had some eggs and some toast.
Were
I
they?
forgot to even put salt on it. That's how, I'm used to now, not having that amount of seasoning.
You had enough salt in there. I snuck in.
You know,
yeah, we saw that.
sorted it.
We saw that. Speaking about food,
Yes.
you might remember before you went into the jungle, you surrendered your favourite snack to the Unpacked team.
I did.
You're going to love this.
I've
got a little present for you. All right. This is yours. If you undo this...
Fucking early Christmas present.
I know. Merry Christmas. Call me Santa.
Oh my gosh, custard creams!
We've given her
so basic, but I love them.
Honestly,
I just need an hour.
Honestly,
cup of tea.
shove them in. Shove them in. You get stuck in. Alex, you've been absolutely amazing. Get a shower. Alex, everyone, come on.
Tuck it in. Love that. Thank you, Kemi. That was absolutely great. And now I can exclusively reveal that the campmates have picked Vogue as the person to do the next trial. So it'll be Vogue tomorrow's trial.
Right, nice.
I think that's a good pick.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it gets us to see her, and it's her by herself as well.
Yes.
So yeah, so I think she's going to challenge a few demons because I think she also gets quite scared.
Well, yeah, she shows her fear, which I think is great for us.
Yeah.
She's very scared of snakes.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. So I look forward to that actually.
Yeah, I think so too. Right, Andy, this is your last day with us. Before you go, tell us, who is your winner?
My winner, I'm going to go Lisa.
Lisa for winner.
Oh,
it's got an oh.
Yeah, if it's not one of the boys, Lisa. Well, the boys being Ginge or H, Lisa.
And who's next to go, do you think?
It will be either Martin or I would have said Shona, apart from the fact that she's been voted leader.
Interesting.
So I'm going to go Martin or Eddie.
I'm going to Martin or Eddie.
Martin or... Everyone's also got an oh, yeah, Martin or Eddie.
Suddenly everyone's interested in Andy's opinion just before he leaves.
Yeah.
Well done, God.
That's my life in general.
Thank you, and Andi Peters, everybody. That's it for us, but we'll be back tomorrow with a freshly showered Alex and our old pal Sam Thompson. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 on ITV2. I bid you good night. Well done, everyone.